Sandi Saka, who was voted back as chairman of the Papua New Guinea Rugby Football League, on Saturday will be concentrating on evolving the sport of rugby league, aligning it with global standards.
There's a fair bit of work we need to do around governance. During this process, we've started to realize that the game needs to evolve and restructure to conform with changing, international and domestic, regional reforms that are currently being undertaken across the game globally.
Saka says that there has to be good governance in the game, something that he says has been lacking in the 6-tier competition structure under the Papua New Guinea Rugby Football League. He added that competitions have to start thinking of being independent and functioning as business units to help the sport going forward.
So we need to restructure our competition. We have a competition structure, but we need to restructure them to bring in best governance practices, international best practice. Part of that is getting some level of independence around the Digicel Cup, getting some level of independence around the Hunters boards, giving them a bit more autonomy so that they can function a bit more as business units so that they can become a bit more sustainable going forward.
The other thing on Sandi's list for his third term is having relevant stakeholders of the game, which include corporate partners, government and women among others, to have more input in the game at the administration level. At the moment, Sandi says only the PNG-RFL board are appointing office bearers in the administration, and he wants more involvement from the wider spectrum of stakeholders.
Currently we are in a situation where only one segment of the rugby league family gets to elect the office bearers, chairman and directors. The women are not involved, the schools are not involved. You look at the business community that invests a lot of money, they're not involved in the process, the government's not involved. So we need to look at an inclusive governance structure that has all the important stakeholders in the game having a say in the governance and how the PNG-RFL is run going into the future.
With the conclusion of the 7th PNG-RFL Annual General Meeting on Saturday, Sandis will be kicking off his third term with a visit to the 4 confederates of the PNG-RFL. He says a lot of issues are present in the confederates, and he will have the chance to sit with each of the affiliate leagues in their confederates to discuss their concerns.
At the close of the AGM, I made a commitment to visit all the 4 confederates in the next 4 weeks so that we can talk to them, identify the issues. The issues in NGI are unique. They're not the same as the NG issues in Southern or Highlands. So we'll sit down with them, identify what the problems are, and hopefully chart the way forward for the next 3 years so that we can improve on some of the concerns they've raised.
Fidelis Sukina, Trukai Sports.